Hey guys, today we are talking about why Magic Wand is the best item in Dota, or maybe it's just my favorite, but it's really freaking good, and maybe people just don't understand how good it is, because I see a lot of people low in MMRs, like, not buy it, or if I tell them to buy it, they're like, blah, 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 blah. It's really good, guys, so we're going to talk about why. So, just to give you the basics of the item, it's 450 gold total. It's +3 to all stats, which just gives you 60 HP, 3 damage, half an armor, and 36 mana. So, regular stat stuff. And then it gives you 15 mana in health for up to 20 charges. So that is a total of 300 health and mana. And the cooldown of Wand is 13 seconds. Now, you're not always going to have 20 charges every 13 seconds, right? But if you just think about a 20 charges wand, or 300 health and mana, that is more than a mech. A mech is 275 health. A mech is 275. It's literally more than a mech for yourself for 450 gold on a short cooldown. You're not always going to have 20 charges every 13 seconds, but you get what I'm saying. It's very good health-wise. It's like giving yourself a... And, when the whole team buys magic wands, it's like the whole team has their own mini mech with a 13-second cooldown, that's also giving them mana, right? It's like a mini Greaves, really. So a Greaves is 350 health, so it's a little bit less health than Greaves, but it's more mana than Greaves, because it's the same health and mana, so it's 300 mana, so it's more mana than Greaves, a little bit less health on a 13-second cooldown. This is a 5,000 gold item, guys. This is a 450 gold item. And you can see Arcane Boots is 175 mana, so it's almost double the mana of Arcane Boots. Short cooldown, giving you stats. You generate stats just by fighting, which you do all the time in Dota. It is just a really good item. So, one of the reasons why it's so good is I think people underestimate the heal value and the value of burst heal. If you think about it, there are not a lot of sources of instant burst heal in the game. There's a lot of heal over time, a lot of spells that do that, and just, base HP regen, things buff HP regen, all that jazz, but there's not a lot of flat heals. Because if you think about it, a flat heal instantaneously is basically you can just pretend that you have that much more health. So this wand, if it is full, basically gives me an extra 300 health. Think about that. Because if you get it off, obviously you have to get it off, duh, but if I give myself 20 charges, this is 300 extra health. So it's like I have 900 health. Think about that. I mean, if you're a level 5 CM with 760 HP, I mean, you don't even have that much because you wouldn't have these items. I guess these items don't give any HP at all. An extra 300 health is like 35% or 30%. I'm not good at math, guys, but it's a lot. It's a lot. 300... divided by 760, 39. It's almost 40%. So this is like a 40% health increase that people won't be expecting, They're going to get you low. Not like that. But, they're gonna, they're gonna get you low, and then you're gonna boom. 300 health, guys. It's so much health, and it's instant, so its value is that people don't think about it. They see they're damaging you. They think in their head, okay, I need this much more damage to kill them. And then you instant burst heal yourself. Maybe it's not a full wand, but it's still so good. Let me show you a quick example of how good wand can be with a clip from somebody else's YouTube channel, but it's a clip of me. So let's pull this up. All right, here it is. Ignore the channel. This is a clip of me. I posted this to Reddit and some guy ripped it to YouTube. This is before I had a YouTube channel. So we're going to watch this little clip. This also involves Raindrop, which I also love. I don't think it's worth its own video. But we're going to see what wand does for me here. that was the wand right there. I used wand, and then raindrop kicked in twice there. So, I mean, look at how much I survived. This raindrop plus wand just gives you so much effective HP. So, like, you know, I don't know how much HP I have in this clip. The guy did not rip the whole thing, so I don't know. But you can, like, if I had 1,000 HP there, in terms of effective HP, like how much damage that Lich and Void Spirit did to me was probably like 1,600, and I didn't die because the raindrop triggered twice, and I had a wand, which gave me more HP. So think about it. It's so value. One other thing that you need to think about is effective HP means that there's 8 flat HP. This gives you 300 flat HP, and then you think about it in terms of effective HP because you have innate armor, which gives physical resist, and you have magic resist. So when you factor in the fact that there's magic resist, right? A 100 damage spell is only going to do 75 damage to you. So when you have 100 HP and somebody uses a 100 damage nuke, you don't die, right? So your effective HP is actually higher than 100 by 25%. So if you think about it that way, like an average hero, I wrote this down, it's basically 400 effective HP for spells. Like this 300 mana burst is 400 effective HP because you get the extra 25%. And it's about 400 as well for physical damage if you have like 5 armor. If you have more armor, it's more. So just to give you a sense of like this burst heal basically being added HP to your HP pool, super good, especially if you're playing these support heroes. But really any core, like if you need the mana, 300 mana is a ton of mana, like on these mana-starved cores. It's just a really, really, really good item, guys. Hopefully I am conveying the value to you. I think everybody who's not a mid player could honestly buy wand every game up to like 4K, and they would just be better off than like trying to decide when to skip it. Like if you just auto bot wand, it would just be worth it. And that's not to say you need to rush wand, right? I don't mean that you need to get wand as your first item before like 4 minutes every game. But like carries, like a Jug who doesn't get a wand in lane because he doesn't need it, could still go back for a wand at minute 12 when he's ready to like fight, right? These things are things that high level players will do, and I just think a lot of people just underbuy wands, and they would just live in situations where they would otherwise die. And it's how you see these pros at TI barely escape, right? It's almost always because like a wand, a fairy fire, a raindrop, or all of these things combined, it really lets them push their heroes to the limits. And again, it's just such a value slot, guys. I mean, the amount of HP your average hero will get over the course of a game just through their wand charges alone is so much compared to the regen that you would have to buy to offset that. And this is free. It's after the 450 gold, it's free continuous throughout the game. So very value. And I just wanted to, so I talked about the items and how they compare, and they're way more expensive, and they give basically the same amount on a way longer cooldown. There are only a couple other heroes that offer flat burst heal in Dota. So those heroes are Omni's Purification, which gives 300 HP, same as a wand. So it's the same as a level 4 Omni Purification. Dazzle Shadow Wave, flat HP heal, is only 135 at max level. So it's not very high because it's so good. And like Dazzle spams it all the time, but you know. There's Keeper of the Light Illuminate in spirit form. When he's in spirit form, there's the Chen Hand of God. There's Undying Soul Rip, which is a very good heal on a short cooldown. And there's Abaddon Mistcoil. Maybe I missed one. If I did, let me know. But those are like I think those are the only other sources from heroes of flat HP heal. There's not a lot. Most heals are not instant because instant is really strong. And that is the last thing I'll say about Magic Wand. Buy Magic Wand in your games. It's so good. I don't know what else to say. Buy Magic Wand. It's a good item. Hopefully this video helped you out. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, sub to the channel. And if you want to be coached by me, check the link in the video description. You can join my Discord there, and there's all the information there on how to sign up.